gonna speak for you. You have your daughter home and her cute pup. So that must be something good. Oh, long visit. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Nice. I know, those remote workers love it. Good. Margie, what's new with you past 3 weeks? Nothing? Margie, nothing good? Are you in Moses Lake? Nice. So you had a nice... Oh, nice. So you had a baby shower? Ah, that's awesome. So with this spine twist, you guys, I want you to notice my arms are up in the rotation and I'm lifting through. A wedding shower. Oh, so next step is the baby shower, hopefully. Oh, wow. Are you going? Are you going to Hawaii with her? Yay, good. Good, all right, hold it at center, hold it at center, good. Bow here, lifting your spine up the wall behind you. Oh, that's so nice. So lift your spine up the wall. Picture those ribs sliding upward. You should feel how that makes your abs turn in. If your spine falls forward, your abs just kind of collapse into mush, right? So letting it slide up. Yeah, good. Lift up the wall. Slide your spine up the wall. Good. And then back up. Good. And one more push into your feet as you slide that spine up your wall. Good. Good. Very nice. All right. Let those arms just come down to your hip. We're going to do a little plie this morning. So shift your weight back over your heels. Feel your heels pull together and push your big toe down. So that's the dichotomy, Nara, that's especially important to you, is when you have the heels wrapped back, the big toe has to hold its ground, and that will shift what happens up here in the socket. We're just gonna bend the knees a little bit, pull those knees open, keeping your weight over your heels, and then pull your sits bone together and zip up as you come to a stand, yeah? Super small. Just feeling that thigh bone pull apart, pull apart, pull apart. Weight stays back. Good. And so Margie, you might have to go a little smaller because your tendency is to do this instead of this, right? So you go as small as necessary. Oh no. Ah, be in the house. Okay. I'm not afraid of bees in general. It's just that my EpiPen is 2 flights down. So you guys, if I get stung, I will have to leave the room quickly and go find my EpiPen. There you go, good. Go back out. There you go, go out. Oh, you almost did it. Yes. Awesome. Stay here in this, stay here, good. Now we're gonna lift your heels up and I want you to pull them together. Push your big toe down. Woo, I just fell off my big toe. Did you see that? This is me falling off my big toe. My knee's really open and I'm rolling out to those pinkies. I want you to get on that big toe, put it down. Now if you're a foot minder, and your foot will not let you flex like that, then it's even more critical that you squeeze your heels and push down that big toe. Yep. Yeah, good. And foot minders who cannot move their feet, put a band under your big toe and pull up on the band so that you feel yourself pushing down on it. Hi, you. Go out of my house. I found out that I was allergic to bee stings because I was at a client's house, sat down on her weight bench, and sat on a bee. Go out the door. Don't come by me. Don't come by me, please. There you go. Ha! It went out the door. Whew, now I can relax. We're safe. I don't have to run downstairs. Good. All right. So we should feel like we want to come up and come into parallel now. All right. Now we are going to hinge, but we're going to do so by thinking about this thigh bone dropping down. And as it drops down, we're going to feel our weight in our heels. Good. Squeeze those heels together and push them down. Good. Again, can you find the whole tripod of your foot as you come up to a stand? So even though the weight is back, we're going to push into that foot. That's it. Good. Linger at the top for just a split second so you can feel tripod, glutes, and how the abs lift. You feel it? If you don't, if you just get to the top, you're like, I don't feel anything, Mona. Push into that tripod. You'll feel yourself get taller just a smidge more. The hip opens more. The glutes lift a little more. Nice. Good. One more. Sit. Come up. Linger in that moment. Good. Come back and sit again. Tap one foot back. Again, if you're a foot minder, only go back as far as you can keep that heel down. Tap. Bring it in. Check your feet. Are you back? Take the other foot back. Bring it in. Check your feet. Where's your weight? Good. Back. Bring it in. Check where your weight is. Good. Back. Bring it in. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Back. Bring it in. Good. That's it. And back. Nice. Find your feet. Come back up to a stand. Linger at the top. Feel the hips lengthen upward, opening upward. You feel that? Yeah. I put practice hands on me. You use your practice hands on you, right? Because it helps your body tactily know what it's supposed to do. So from here, we're going to let ourselves roll on out and down to a plank. Arms up to the sky if you can. If your shoulders are tired, you can keep them down. Inhale and exhale. Scoop that belly up and in. That's it. Did you start by sliding your spine up your wall? Yes, Mona, we totally remembered. Awesome. Good. So out to your plank, hold that moment. Now what if in this plank, you imagine you're trying to find your tripod on the wall behind you. Push your big toe down, keep it there while you reach your pinky and your heel back. Feel what happens to your core, from your glutes to your abs, and maybe even your armpits. And then walk your hands back to your feet and round back up. On the way up, it's not a throwaway. At the top, I want you to linger again. Can you find your feet? Feel that lifting up through your center. Judith, you're taller today. Good job. Yeah, head around back down. I guess she checks the mirror. That's awesome. Good. Yeah, so do that again, everybody. Coming on down. Holding it here for 2 breaths. While you exhale, find your big toe. Keep yourself on it while you reach the toe into the ground, the pinky back, and the heel back. And then walk yourself back. Good. Find your feet. Find your weight over your heels. Drive into those feet. Yes. Good. At the top, don't just sit here. Drive and lift. Good. And then round down one last time. Hi. I had the door open for you and you didn't come and a bee came in. Now you want to go out the door, don't you? Or hold that for 2 breaths. Hello, baby. Okay, 1 sec. Good. Again, reaching through your feet. And then you can set your knees down and sit back in a little child's pose. Okay, you little stinker. Good. Yeah. You don't have to rush it, Margie. It's okay. Good. And then we're going to swing ourselves around and gently roll ourselves all the way down to the mat. All right, so on the mat, find your feet again. Press your heels down. Some of you, hopefully, when you press your heels down, will feel your transverse abdominis engage a little bit. And when it does, it might not feel like a muscle clenching. It might actually feel more like your flesh is just dropping inward. Yeah, just see what happens. Pull the back of your heel down. Now, others of you, you pull your heel down and you'll arch your back, right? So you're actually trying to stabilize from somewhere up in your upper and lower mid-back. So if that's you, consciously put the lead weight of happiness here on your ribs and then push your heels down. And then you should feel that flattening in your belly. Does that make sense, everybody? All we're doing is pushing the heel down and seeing if we can connect it to our transverse abdominis. Once you have that, spread out the rest of your tripod. Feel your big toe and your pinky toe on the ground. And you should start to notice that, oh, your sides gently turn on. Can you feel that? Good. All right. And then inhale, take those arms up to the sky. Exhale. Stay connected to your feet as you curl up into your bow. Nice big inhale at the top. Exhale, come back down. Good. Inhale, spread out those toes, find your heels. Exhale, back up. Good. Inhale, expand those ribs sideways and into the mat. Good. And exhale down. Good. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale up. Good. That's it. And back down. Good. That's it. Good. And one more time, finding those feet. Feeling their relationship to your center. Good. Good. All right. Next one, we're going to stay lifted. All right. Feel the relationship to your center. Stay connected to your left leg while you bring your right one into tabletop. Should be easy. Good. Put it back down. Find the right foot. Can you get it? Heel, big toe, pinky toe. Then lift the left one. Good. We'll do one more on each side. Find your left heel, big toe, pinky toe. Come on, toes. Good. And then same thing. Right one, heel, big toe, pinky toe. Good. And then go ahead and come all the way down. Anyone notice that it's harder the more you do to stay connected? Do you feel that? Yes, no, sorta? Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. Our old pattern wants to come back in very quickly. So that just tells us we should practice this more, huh? More foot connection. So we're going to inhale, we're going to exhale up into bow, and at the same time, bring your right leg up, but stay connected to that left foot. Staying in your bow, staying connected to your left foot. Nice big inhale, and then exhale, reach the arms overhead and extend your right leg out. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring it back in. We're going to do two more just like this. Your goal is just to keep those abs on and stay connected to the foot on the ground. Yeah? Stay connected. Good. Good. And that foot comes back to the ground. Find your heel, reset those toes, then come back down. If you can reset those toes, anyone notice how your high abs turn back on? I know, it's very fun. So now you've got right foot on the ground. Exhale, bringing your left foot up. Extending out. Pulling back in. Seeing if you can still spread out your toes and use both sides of your foot. It's very hard for me on this foot. Good. That's it. Good. Good. All right. Find your foot. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Come all the way back down. Nice job, gang. Yes. Waking up those obliques a little bit in the process. Hands are going to come behind the head. Now I want you to think about when we were standing and I said slide your spine along your mat, or slide your spine along the wall. I want you to literally feel your ribs, feel your spine on the floor. Can you feel them? And then imagine pulling your head further up your mat. You should feel your ribs drop in, the front ribs drop in, and your tail will tuck just a little, just a hair. Can you feel that? Okay, good. One of you. All right. The rest of you really look for the feeling through the spine. Good. Now pull the ribs in even more. Lift your chest off the ground. Keeping that sense of length. You're still pulling your spine toward the top of your mat. Good. It should feel both easier and harder at the same time, right? You've got more transverse abdominis on. Good. And then gently back down. Again, inhale, pull. Length, feel that shift. Exhale, re-engage more through the high abdominals. Lift the chest off the mat. Good. Inhale and exhale back down. Good. One more. We're going to hold this one. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ribs down. Lift the chest. Good. Now, someone is pulling you and you're rotating as they pull you. Slow to the side. Back to center. Rotate, get longer. Keep pulling the skull, the spine further away. And back to center. This should feel both easier and harder, right? You should feel like you're moving with more ease, even though the muscles might not be used to holding you there. Good. Yeah, so we do 2 on each side. We'll come back down, reset. Inhale, lengthen. Inhale and exhale, lift. Now rotate, starting the other way. Keep that same sense of pull, nice and long. Rotate and center. Good. Rotate long, pull it. That's it. Center. Good. Good. 2 each way, and then we're done with that moment. Do you guys get that sense? Easier but harder at the same time? Yeah, good. Good. It's so crazy. I think all the answers to life are hidden in our bodies. It's one of God's great mysteries. It's all in here somewhere. So, we're going to take hands behind the head. Now we're going to add that tabletop leg back in. So find your length, right? Feel how pulling your spine up creates that shift. Yeah. Re-engage a little more deeply through the abs and lift up into your bow. Press down into your left foot as you bring the right leg up and rotate toward it. Good. Come back to center as you extend that right leg long. Good. Exhale. Keep pulling long. Don't worry about curling up to the leg. You're worrying about staying long. That's it. Nice and long. Good. And then reach back to center. Good. We're going to do 2 more here. Keep your length. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. How long can you make your spine? Good. That's it, Margie. Good. And 1 more. Don't worry about touching the knee. You're just getting that length, that length, that length. Yes. Good. Good. And then that foot returns to the ground and we come down. Good. 1 breath to just kind of go, wow. And then another one to lengthen that spine again. Feel the back of your neck. Feel the ribs reach up your mat. Exhale, pull your ribs down and lift your chest. Good. And then as you rotate to your left, now bring your left leg into tabletop. Good. Extend it as you come to center. Find your length. Don't cut her in. Get your length. Good. And rotate. Find your length. Find your length. Find your length. Good. That's it. Are you still connected to that foot on the ground? That foot plus your length. That's your magic sauce. Good. Give me 1 more. Don't curl in. I want you to reach long. Reach long. That's it. Good. And that foot comes down. Whew. And we come back down. Some of us will feel this more intensely up here. Others will feel it down low because you're getting more transversus, and most of us feel transversus down here. So it's okay if you feel it in the middle, and it's okay if you don't feel it at all. As long as your abs are turning on, we're happy. All right, so let's extend those legs all the way out. Now your soles of your feet are pushing toward the opposite wall, right? So instead of pulling your toes back towards you, imagine that there is a board underneath your foot, right? Your feet are, oh, you can't see my feet. Feet are straight up and down, right? And you're gonna try to push them on a board. So instead of pulling your toes back towards you, let them come in line with your foot toward that imaginary board. Then push your heels down to the ground. What do you feel differently in your centers? Some of us are gonna feel, whoa, my glutes ultra turned on just now. Others will notice hamstrings. Good, inhale, exhale, keep that feeling and start curling up into bow. Check your feet, are they on their imaginary board? Oh, you might notice more inner thigh. Good, come back down. Inhale, exhale, feel that imaginary board. Is Robin somewhere in the room doing it too, David? Okay, all right. Just so this, I only ask because I can't see you, and I want you to really be aware of your feet here. This is very good for you in particular. If you imagine a pencil down the middle of your foot and both sides of your foot trying to hold that pencil, Robin, to wake up that metatarsal arch in your foot. Good. I don't want to talk to you if you weren't there. All right. I know. Yes. Getting the right muscles to wake up. Underutilized. So we're coming up into that bow now. We're going to push our feet away from us. Push, push, push your wall, and come all the way up. So instead of just pushing down, I want you to push your board as you come up. Yes? Yes, you can use your leg for support. Why not? Good. Give yourself a spine stretch. Now you're going to come back down, pushing your feet away from you. Whole foot. Feel that board. Push on that board. You should feel some feedback in your middle. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Find your feet. Push them on that imaginary board. Now there's no reason that if you had something handy nearby, that you couldn't put your feet on it, right? If you had a little wall, a block, something sturdy, put your feet on it. At the studio, we use the towers of the Cadillac to feel that. And you'll notice that your feet will move toward it and away from it, and that's okay. That's your due to your pelvis rocking. Good, let's try two more. Push through the leg. Push it, push, push, push. That's it. Lift your spine up and over. Nice, Nara. Margie. That's better. That was better than the one before. Good. All right, so if you're up, we'll stay up. Good. And then we're going to roll like a ball. So again, we talked about this on Monday, thinking about rolling like a ball, like it's an arm exercise. Yeah? So you want to keep your arms super strong and they're going to stay tucked in. It's about how strong is your arm versus your legs. So wherever you put your hands, doesn't matter. You're just going to keep your arms strong, right? So inhale back, exhale up. Your arm maintains, right? It doesn't unbend. It keeps pulling into your mid-back. Yes. Good. Oh, you guys look so much better. Now, pay attention. Some of you come all the way up, and then whoosh, you squish a little more once you're up. That tells you that, oh, wait, this is really how much you can be instead of here. That makes sense? So David and Margie, I just saw you on that last one. You did a beautiful job maintaining your arms the whole way, but then you got up here and got smaller. So I want you to start from the smaller space. Feel this hold. Tip back and then roll from there. It's going to be more challenging, and that's okay. Yes, that's okay. Right? That's your next level. Yeah, right? So if you come up and pull more, that's where you start from. Right? Hold that new pull, Margie. hold that new pull. See how close you are? So now hold that, lift your legs up to you before you rock back. Yeah, you should feel more through here. Good, yes, good, Judith. All right, looking awesome. So we're gonna let ourselves rock gently back, and we're gonna go right into the 5s. Good, and so from here we'll extend one leg out. Now you don't have a wall, you have nothing tactile. Can you still find that same feedback in your center? Good, we're gonna inhale and exhale, switch. Can your feet move through space as if they were sliding something across a table, right? Or you can flex your feet and try to push through the soles of your feet, but watch out toes. Some of us will pull our toes back like Barbie, right? I want you to really feel your foot, whether it's pointed or dorsiflexed. Good. Good. All right. Pause for a quick little break. We've been thinking about the foot. Now we're going to add back in that sense of length. Yeah? Length. So come into your bow. Imagine you're being pulled on your mat. You should feel your ribs drop down toward the mat. Yes? Okay, then add that foot back in. Now your goal here is space going out the spine, up toward your head, while you push your feet. That's it. If it helps you to take hands behind your head and really pull the spine, do that. Yeah, do that. David, let your eyes come forward a little bit. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Better. Good. Now you can really feel that length. Good. Good. Let's lift your chest just a little, Margie. Last one on each side. Good. Nice job, you guys. Bring that in and little rest. Yeah, again, we should have found that weird feeling of harder and easier at the same time, yes? Can you feel it? Yes, that's a girl. I love that you did extra good reps. You get a gold star. Okay, so from here, let's do our double leg stretch. And we're gonna start it with hands behind the head. So again, then we have that sense of length, and you're just gonna push the feet away, squeeze the heels together till you feel inner thigh and booty, and bring it back in. And then here, Nara, I want you to point your big toes downward, right? We're gonna make sure that you get that opening of the socket and the hips staying narrow. Good. That's it, good. All right, can you lift your chest just a little higher? Imagine your spine lengthening a little bit more. Good, because now we're adding in arms. Today we're just gonna reach them over our heads. Bring them back behind the head, lift. Reach over your head, bring them back behind your head, lift that chest. Good. Push over your head, back behind your head. Good. One more push. Good. And behind your head, and little rest moment. Turn your head if you need it. Hopefully today you're finding that you need it less. If you're getting that sense of length with your eyes staying forward, you're actually in a better combination of muscles than you might normally be. Yeah? Anyone feeling less neck effort? Yeah? I am. I'm doing less neck effort. I hope you will. I hope you will. When you do the replay more and more and more, hopefully you will get better at it. Okay, so here we go. Scissor legs. One up, one down. Good. Now here we are going to let ourselves lift up a little bit more. Now in this lifted position, can you feel like you're on the inside of a circle and you're lifting your spine up the inside of that circle? Lift it up. Don't just hang off your leg. Give me that sense of lift through the spine. If you took your hands away, you should be able to stay there, right? You're really using those abs and spinal muscles. Yes. Nice. Good. Here we go with our switch. Lift through the spine. The legs are our distraction. Good. Oh, now I can feel when one of my legs comes toward me, I lose it. that tells me something about where I'm not well balanced muscularly, right? I've got great length here, but as this right leg comes forward, I drop. And then I back up with the left, and I drop. Can you feel that in your body? Notice what happens. Where can you keep extending? Where do you need a little more work? Good. Bring it in for moments of rest, because now we're going to work just that one side. Whatever side that is for you, whatever is harder for you to keep the extension, that's what we're going to do. And here's how you're going to do it. I've got my right leg up. It's the one that's harder for me. I'm going to drop, lift it back up, come back up. Drop a little, lift it back up, come back up through the spine. Drop, keep the length, lift it back up. Good, you got 2 more. Drop, keep the length, lift back up. Good, 1 more. Keep your length, woo! Good, all right. And bring it in. Nice job, that was great, you guys. Make sense? Could you feel that? Yes, Margie. Margie gets another gold star. She keeps practicing her form. I just love it. Okay, gang. Crisscross. Applesauce. No, just crisscross. Hands behind the head. Lift, find that length. Pull, nice and long. Yep. Extend your right leg. Now remember that rotation. We're not worried about getting up to the knee. We're just lifting the chest and trying to stay long. So we're going to take it a little bit slow. Inhale, exhale, rotate, get long. This is just like what we did in warm up. Now you just have 2 feet off the ground. That's it. Can you pull yourself long through that rotation? Good. Good. That's it. Yes, okay. Now see if you can lift your chest just a little more. Just a little more. Maybe for 2 more on each side. And then find your length again. That's it. Good. Yeah, that looks great. That looks great. Okay, beautiful. So you can rock and roll up to sitting. I'm giving you a freebie. La la, we're up because we're going to have a little leg pull. So we'll swing those knees around and we'll come into our plank. Remember, you can do this one on your knees. If you want to put something under your ankles to get your feet off the ground, you can do that. You can be in full plank. If you want support for your hands, you can put something under your heels of your hands. I'm going to try it without support this morning. We'll see how that goes. Stepping your feet back if you're in full plank. All right, so now again, if you're in full plank, you have that big toe on the ground. Reach your heels back. Reach your pinky toes back without rolling off the big toe. Then we're going to lift, point, flex, put it down, find your feet first before you move again. Those of you who are on knees, you have to aim your feet toward the sky. This makes me cramp in my underused muscles. But same thing, aim your feet toward the sky, then point, flex, point, bring them in, check in with your feet, and then go again. Yeah? You can alternating sides. Yep, alternating sides, because I want you to work on being able to find one foot after the other. Just like walking. See if we can get to 6. Yeah, move through that ankle, Judith. Really move through your ankle. Yes, yes. And the foot. Did I say 5 to 6? Okay, good. And then when you get through those, you can sit back and stretch. Will probably feel good. Good. And then we're gonna play a little bit with down stretch. So in Pilates, down stretch is kind of like a lazy swan, right? It looks like a lazy swan or a lazy plank because your hips fall down to the ground, but your chest is up. But it's not completely lazy. The glutes are on here and the ribs are slightly in, and we're pushing down through the hands to lift us up a little bit higher. But playing with this today, we're gonna alternate it with a child's pose, pulling the tail back. So it's almost like the body wave we did. We're just gonna lift up, drop, squeeze the glutes, push into the hands, and lift the chest. Scoop up the belly, sit back. So this is the first prep motion. Being able to get those parts, because here's me doing it bad. I'm hanging into my shoulders. I'm not really pushing my hands away from me. My glutes are not on, and you can kind of tell because my heels are out and my toes are in. Here's me turning my glutes on and my legs realign. Here's me pushing into my hands. Here's me pulling my abs up. Yeah? Okay, because then we're going to try to bring our heels together. Open your knees a little further apart so that when you sit back, now you're opening up your sacrum a little bit more, right? Your SI joint area. You're going to come forward and again, drop those hips down. And some of us who are very tight might not be able to push our hips down very far without lifting our feet up. And you can lift your feet up, that's a-okay. Nara, you probably, let's see, you have a dichotomy here because you are trying to keep your leg joint open, but the front of the ischium inward. So you might stay more into the parallel position. That's it, good. Good, can you turn those glutes on? Good. And then sit back. Good, let's do one more. This making sense in your body? Can you guys feel glutes on? Almost like a stretch through the front of your hip bone. Yeah? Good. Good. All right. And then from here, let's just gently bring those knees in and we'll sit on our side. Good. All right. We're going to come down onto the forearm. Give your hands a break. Good. All right, but not giving your armpits and your shoulder a break, right? So we're not going to rest like this. We're going to push down so we get that nice lift up. Good. Hand on the hip, and we're just going to simply have a nice little clam. Ta-da! Our friendly little clam. That's it. Good. And as we open the knee up, we're going to push the heel down. So instead of just riding and falling off the back, that heel is going to push down on the opposite heel. Yes. There we go. Hi, Moxie. Good. Good. Now check in with your supports. Are you lifting this waist? Are you pushing down through your hand? Good. One more. Push through that hand a little more for me, Nara. Can you push the hand down more? Will the shoulder let you? There you go. Good. What if none of the, can your, yeah, you can push your fingertips down. Okay. All right, so let's hold that up. We're going to lift the heels, lower the heels. The bottom foot is pushing the heel up and down. So the knee is staying up, right? This knee is staying up. We're just pushing, pushing, pushing. Yeah, so keep that knee up, Margie. Open it up, keep it up. Now push the bottom one more. That's it. I know, owie. That's a girl, good. Good, all right, everybody, find your waistline again for me. The motion will get smaller when you find your waistline, and that's okay. It's gonna be more intense. You've got two more. Good, and one more. Good, owie. Let's take that top leg. We're gonna let it come over the front. We're gonna be laying flat out. If you have a pillow or a bolster you'd like there instead, you can do that. or you can grab onto that foot. All right, easy peasy. All we're doing is lifting and lowering that bottom leg. Lift and lower. Good. Yeah. Good. Nice. I need 2 arms for this leg. There we go. Good. Yeah. And then we're just going to lift, hold it. Now lift it back and up. Back and up. So for me, this motion is very small. Back and up. It doesn't get to come down. Back and up. Back. That's it. Back. Good. You guys are doing a beautiful job today of moving from your thigh bone and not your knees. Good. Back and up. Give me one more. Back and up. Beautiful. Good. And that comes all the way down. Good. Stretch your arm out. Easy peasy. Sliding up. Just looking over your shoulder. Sliding back down. Good. Slide up and look. And back down. Can you make your legs longer? Good. That's it. Good. Easy. Just easy. Good. And one more. Hold it. Lift both legs up. Lower both legs down. Lift both legs up. Both legs down. Good. Look down your legs. That's it. Good. 2 more. Good. And one more. Nice. Aha. And then rest. Phew. Good. All right. We're going to roll over to the other side. And then sit back up because now we have to do our clam. I'm going to spin around so I can still see what you're doing. All right. Heels lined up with your booty. Good. Simple opening that up. Good. Pushing the heel downward as it opens. You will feel that wrap around your glute, I hope. That's my goal for you. Good. All right, now you've got this going on autopilot, right? You know what you're doing there. Add this hand pressing, add this waistline lifting. Good. I know, getting just the right spot. Good. That's it. So when you really push that heel down and lift your waist at the same time, Margie, that's going to help you keep it really local. Yep, lift here, push here. It's going to make it harder to roll backwards if you do those 2 things. Good. And then Nara, let's let your head come down a little bit. You're right. If I'm mirroring you in exaggeration, this is what's going on, and you can kind of see this whole twist through your neck and shoulder. So I want you to open up and push down a little bit. Yeah, good. Okay, so hold that open. Now push the bottom heel up, scoop your belly in, keep the waistline up. Yeah, and you can see on me, it's not a giant motion. That's okay. The better you are at holding this here, the more work it's going to be here. Push up that heel. Good. Good. And then Dave, let your head come back in line with your body a little bit. It's kind of gotten ahead of you. There you go. Good. Now tuck your rib up and in. Can you give me that rib lift? Yeah. Good. Good. We got 2 more. Keep going, Judith. We got just 1 more after this one. Yes. Hiya. Nice. Whee. Good. All right, then we can take that leg forward, across. You can rest it on a bolster. We're going to slide our way down. Okay, bottom leg lifts and lowers. Nice and simple. And again, I need 2 hands for these old thighs, the old hips. Good. That's it. So lifting straight. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so proud of you. Look at you lifting that straight leg, not bending your knees, keeping that knee straight. Ah, awesome. That's it. Come on, keeping that lower leg. Stick with it. You started great. Keep it straight. Straighten it even more as you lift it. That's it. Lovely. Good. 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 All right. So then we're going to lift, take it back and up, back and up, back and up. That's it. Back up. Try not to let it come to the ground. Back up. Little release. Back up. Little release. Whole leg. Back up. Good. Back up. Good. That's it. Good. We got 2 more. Good. And last one. And up. Whew. Very nice. The legs stretch all the way long. Hand is next to you here, and we're just going to slide up, look down your length, and come all the way back down. Good. Abs in. Look down your length. Good. That's it. See if you can make your legs longer. Notice which one is shorter. Some of you, not as common, but some of you might have the bottom leg being shorter. And then Nara, it's sort of a moot point. Because you have one leg that's shorter. But you try to lengthen them both. Good. All right. Can we hold the next one up? Lift yourself up. Try not to put weight too much on that arm, and then lift both legs and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Good. Scoop up your belly. That's it. Good. You have 2 more. Good. Ah, nice. Okay. Then we can gently roll over onto our front side, and we're going to lift up into single leg kick. Yep, single leg kick. I'm just going to move around so I can see what you guys are doing. All right. So 4 arms on the ground. I know. Phew. Push those hands down. Feel yourself push the ground away from you, yeah? Should lift you up. Then lengthen your legs along the floor and lift them as you do so. They might be only perceptible to you, that little lift. Good, okay. Then we're going to contract your right hand, pointing, flexing and pointing, and taking it back out. Good, just one at a time. So we really control the contraction and the length moment, yeah? So one at a time, because you're going to lengthen. What's that? If you can, yeah. If you can, yeah. So slow it down. This isn't watching TV cartoons, right? This is a contraction, a contraction, a contraction, and then eccentric resistance, right? So slow it down as you open. Contract, contract, contract. Slow open, getting longer as you lengthen. As you lengthen that leg out. Good. Lengthen slowly. Good. Lengthen slowly. Let's do one more each time. Lengthen slow. Good. Last one. Lengthen slow. Beautiful. Rest your legs. Good. Sit back in a quick little child's pose. Lift your tailbone up. And again, if child's pose is not comfortable, remember you are always welcome to find what's better for you, what feels more necessary. Okay, so now again, we got those laterals, bilaterals woken up a little bit because we did one leg on each side. So now we're going to come in and do plank side plank. You can do plank side plank on your knees. We're going to be adding twist today. So we're plank, side plank, and then twist under, back up. Okay? Plank, other side, side plank, twist under, back up. So on knees, it's plank, keep them glued together, side plank, twist under, back up, nice and easy, plank, side plank, twist under, and back up. Yeah, so now we've done 2 each side. Can we do 2 more each side? See if you can put most of your weight on your bottom leg, Margie, instead of the top one. So what if you stacked your feet so the top foot's on top of the bottom one? So right there, get that right foot on top of your left one. Can you get it on top of your left one? Go, Margie, go. Put that right foot on top of your left foot. Now there, get your left one up. Yes, that's it. Good job. That's going to make you use your side glute muscles and your waist muscles more. Yeah. David, I think you could do the same thing. Take that right foot, get it right on top of that left one. Yes, so that now you have to use the side muscles instead of psoas on the top. Good. Good. Drop your hips down. Yeah. How's your shoulder, Judith? Come moving along. Okay. All right. Good. So when you get your 2 more on each side, everybody, let's let yourself have a quick little rest. Again, whatever feels right. Maybe it's a sassy cat. Maybe it's a child's pose. Maybe it's coming up to a stand. After you get whatever you need, then we're going to come on down and have a little swan. So, drawing those heels together as close as is comfortable. Now on the ground, can you picture the soles of your feet holding something, holding a ball, right? So the sole of the big toe and its ball, the sole of the pinky toe and its ball, and the heel are all trying to come together in the middle of your foot because they're holding a ball. Yeah. Now keep holding that ball as you float up into your baby swan. Big inhale there. And gently back down. Re-energize those feet. Hold on to that ball. Or like we told Robin, right? Hold a pencil from your heel up the middle of your foot. That's it. Good. Some of you will notice that there's less tension in your low back and more activity in your glutes. Some of you will feel like you have more ease in the front of you. Good. Good. So now I want you to come into your bigger swan, but only as high as you can stay connected to your feet. So for me, that's actually not as far as I normally go. I know if I push up here, I start to lose it. I have to work extra hard at the feet. That's it. Come on, hold on to that ball. Good. And then gently come back down. Good. Release your toes, re-engage your feet. And then press your way up. Good. Maybe you get a little farther this time. Yes, good. Good. Release your toes, re-engage. Woo. Good. Good. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Good. Nice. Extend those arms all the way out. Let's lift the left leg, right arm, and we're going to do a side out on both limbs. So out on the diagonal, back to center, and down. So variation of our swimming. Lift up, side out, side in, and down. Lift, slide, in, down. Good. That's it. Good. Can you reach that spine again? Imagine someone's pulling your shirt tag nice and long, and your sole of your foot is reaching in the opposite direction as it lifts off the ground. That's it. Good. Good. And one more. All right. Tuck those elbows by your shoulders. We're going to lift up into plank. My foot minders who don't want to come into plank, you can stay on your knees. So we're going to start on the knees together, pressing up onto a knee plank, then optional full plank, lifting your knees off the ground, and then we're going to lower slowly all the way down. Yeah. So up into knee plank, Oops, that was a swan. Hang on. Hop into knee plank. Optional full plank. And then lower all the way down. Yep. Good. Release your feet. Knee plank. Full plank. Down, down, down. So of course, there's those of you who are capable of lifting fully up into that plank. You can feel free to do that from the ground if you'd like. I like this because it helps me mind my shoulders better. Good. Can we do one more? And then Nara, let yourself pull open a little bit with that one. Pull the collarbones open, even though the elbows are back. Good. And then, if you happen to be in your plank, we're going to let ourselves come upright. So when you're on your next plank, go ahead and walk those hands back in. Good. Feel free to linger there if you'd like. When you're ready to come up, find your tripod. Press into those feet and round yourself back up. Good. Let's step your left foot behind your right. Side bend. Good. And then rotate away today. We're going to rotate away. So your weight should be between those legs, maybe a little bit toward the back. Good. And then come back up nice and wide. Side bend the opposite direction. We're going to do that the same one more time. Open up your chest to the sky. Come up, step behind. So you're on the same leg you started with. Side bend. And then rotate away, looking down. Good. And then open up to the side. Step out. Side bend. And then look up. Ah! All right. Same thing. Other way. Arms up. Step behind. Get your balance. That's it. Side bend. Good. Rotate. Look down. Ah. To the side. Open up. Side bend. Good. Now open to the sky. Keep your hips still. Should feel nice stretch through here, I hope. Good. And one more. Step behind. Woo. Side bend. That's it. Rotate down. Feel that stretch across your shoulders. Maybe all the way down to your hip. Good. Open up to the side. Good. Up. And then side bend. Good. Open up to the sky. There you go. Good. And then back to center. Ah. Nice job, everybody. Whoo. Take a nice breath in. Reach out nice and big. Feel expansive. Good. Push down those hands. Let your head fall to the side. Good. Let your head fall forward. Good. Press into your feet. Lift right back up through the center. Good. Push your hands out to the side. Let your head fall the other way. Good. Let it fall forward. Good. Hold it there for a moment. Breathe into your ribs. 2 more breaths. Just think about all the ways you used your body today, how you were more aware of your feet, how you connected back into transverse abdominis, how you found more length through that spine, sliding it up that wall or along your mat. Good. Press into those feet, open up and lift. That's it. Ah. Nice work, gang. Ha. Good job. You're welcome. Off there in the corner. Oh, there she is. Robin. You guys, thank you so much.